Nine a winner. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, scraps, wants 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 4. Ace, deuce, ace, deuce, scrap, want 4. Scrap, want 4. Who wants the hard 4? 5 wants 4.
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 4 and he made it the hard way. Hey, the front line takes the hard. We have a shooter and a good one. Coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? 6 to point.
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, place your bets. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
So funky. So funky.
Check me out, y'all.
8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? Place 6.
So funky. So funky.
Coming out again for a new point.
So funky.
Bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the hard 4?
So funky.
5 wants 4.
Check me out, y'all.
4 4's the point, mark 4.
So funky.
Ace, deuce, scrap, mark 4. Ace, deuce, deuce.
So funky.
Scrap, 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Who wants to come?
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets. 9 a winner. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4 4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Play 6.
Quickly cast magic! Arthur cut! Straight ahead!
Discard all the cards.
Activate effect!
This card allows you to draw cards until a card other than a monster is played and discard them in the graveyard.
Good
and
night.
then only monsters with attack power below 1500.
Additional attacks possible with attack power below 1500.
Activate time. Now activate. The magic power counter is gone. And the breaker attack power
Reaction.
is decreased by 300 points.
Game guy, you've thought about it that much. Let's go. First card, match. Discard Cleanse Knight from the graveyard. Magical Warrior Breaker. Recommended attack. Second draw. Medic's turn.
It sucks.
The Raja. monster card. Draw! Even though I just want a wild card. Draw! Monster
Stop it!
card!
All right!
Let it go!
Pugga's life with special skill is 0. The game is already over.
Thank you for watching.
Hello, everybody. Great to see you all. Hey, Meatballs here. We got Eon here. Leobardo. Soon. Clitnerbuck. Thanks to everybody for showing up. We got Misao route, right? It's the last bit of episode 3 to do before the patch can be released, right? I guess there's a little more work to do, like the trailer and whatnot, but you know, Misao route is the end, is the finisher, right? It's the it's the last little bit. So obviously I couldn't miss streaming that, right? So that's what we're gonna be doing today. There's a good chance that I will actually stream a lot of Misao route for obvious reasons. But we'll see. But yeah, thanks everybody. And hope everyone's doing well. Just let me get oriented. We'll just get right into it. So we start with part 87. Misao route is actually one of the longer routes in the game. Or at least in terms of videos. There's like 5 videos for Misao route, and then there's the mini scenario. It's also one of the best routes in the whole game, so it's a lot of fun to get through. And yeah, back then, this video got released on January 1st of 2022, and I remember there was a lot of excitement for Misao route, so goes to show how good it is. Yeah. But yeah, I don't have much more else to say. Terms of music, I didn't really have anything particular in mind, so I just kind of arbitrarily picked. I don't think we've listened to Scarlet and Violet OST Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Maybe we have. I forget. Maybe we have already, but it's fine. We can listen to it still. I'm sure that it's a fine enough soundtrack, right? Even though I only know a few songs from the soundtrack. I never played Scarlet and Violet, so... But it should be good. Hopefully it's not too overpowering. I'm gonna try to make it kind of quiet this time. Because I'm sure everyone's gonna want to listen to Misao's voice, right? So... we don't want it to be too powerful. But yeah, we'll get into it. Episode 3 is almost done and you haven't even played Rebooted Episode 1? Oh man, Ian, you gotta get on it. All of the reboots. I mean, if you've... I'm not sure if you're someone who's seen the video series, but like... the patch is so much better than the video series, so it's really worth it even if you've already seen the videos. You'll be like, what? It's so different. Because there's so many areas where, you know, subtle changes, or not so subtle changes too. But all in the service of being more accurate, right? Anyway, let's get into it. No more waiting around. This music is crazy right now. Hopefully it gets more chill. So yeah, just gotta get through it, the beginning part. You watched the full video series? Yeah. Well, still, it's, yeah, as I said, the reboot is very different, but like improved. Especially with the translator's notes, it's a much nicer, enriching experience, I think. So yeah, I explained stuff about how this is actually not true. You just have to run into Ayano like once, and then you set her flag. And then once her flag is set, you can access Ayano and Misao route as much as you want. That's actually inaccurate information, but I think I say something really cringe here. This is so bad. I really do not like this choice I did here. Probably the worst choice, one of the worst choices I made in the whole video series, which I went back on very after this route, I think. Which was to change Misakichi, the nickname Konata gives Misao. I changed it to, like, I think Hisao, which is so terrible. I don't know why I felt like I had to change it, but I don't know, yeah, we're fixing that, obviously. Yeah. I don't know why I asked for... Yeah, that's terrible. Can't believe you lied to us. Oh, I didn't know. So yeah, we're changing it back to Misakichi. You feel like it's faster to learn Japanese than to finish it. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that in terms of... I mean, I guess you could have learned Japanese in the time it took me to work on this. Oh, we're actually where it needs to be. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it takes time, right? But not everyone is... I mean, a lot of people don't even know about Rogaku no Tensei still. Or it was only very recent, so... To them, they didn't have to wait the 4 years. It was just like, oh, it just exists. And that'll be the case once the patch is out. Like, people will discover it and it'll be like, oh, it just exists now. So that'd be awesome. I think I already have Kusakabe-san. What do you think? Misao is one of the rare characters that actually has more than one positive answer you can give before entering episode 1. So you can actually get 4 favorability points with her. Okay, where is it not here? Okay, let me comment this out. What do you think? Where is it? Oh, I'm misspelling it. Why is it not showing up? Find it. So yeah, you can get 4 favorability points. Am I just gonna have to find it? It's like probably choice like 10 or something. Or no, I'm actually way off. I don't know why it's not like... I probably have it written in a specific way and I just can't remember exactly how it is. Oh, right, okay. Choice 56. I even have the one for Kagami route. the Kagami choice that you don't get yet. It was amazing. Hey Yamato, bro. So yeah, we're already good there. What did you think, Kusakabe-san? Right, just talking about Kagami's performance, right? We'll see how I do on the translation here. I'm gonna hope. I know route actually was surprisingly consistent. Most lines I was able to keep pretty much the same, so hopefully it'll be like that. Hey Qualian. Alright. Okay, so we have to go find that now. Where in the script is this? Ore wa yoku wakanai kara. I really don't know. Yeah. You lost your membership? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. It's fun while it lasts. Fun while it lasted. I don't really know. Okay, so what's this 5014? It's a, what even is this music? It's got weird sound effects going on. But okay. I don't really know what to say. Yeah. Ore wa yoku wakanai kara Kusakabe-san. Okay, yeah, I think we'll just keep that. What did you think, Kusakabe-san? Past tense, because that's actually correct tense. Or I mean, he says, like, what do you think? But, like, he's talking about something in the past, right? What did you think, Kusakabe-san? I guess it's also actually a new sentence as well, so you want to do that. That's actually, oh my gosh, I'm already wrong. What was wrong with me? So it's like, you mean her acting just now? It's not Betsuni Injanai. It doesn't mean are you trying to say it wasn't very good. I think I just didn't properly understand Betsuni super well at this time for some reason. She's saying like it's good, like isn't it good? Like it's good, isn't it? As in like she's kind of saying like what, do you even have to ask kind of like tone, right? Like it's good, isn't it? Which I guess are you trying to say it wasn't very good is like kind of in the ballpark of that, but it's really not what she's saying. It's like it was great. It was good, wasn't it? Or it was good. It was good, wasn't it? Okay, I mean. Yeah. But not as good as Misao. Misao's acting is actually very good. Better than Kagami's.
坂部らしいすげえ無責任なセリフをありがとう。
What? Maybe I was right. Because it is like it's that was a like thank you for the very Kusakabe like incredibly irresponsible line, right? Let me look a little more. It might actually maybe second opinion on that because maybe I was actually right all along.
違うって全然 OK ってこと。
Betsuni Injanai. But Betsuni Injanai does mean like am I have like complete what's going on here? Second opinion. That's it's interesting. I guess it is true. I mean, she is saying it's good, wasn't it? Right, but like, there's always that hidden genius sometimes in the video series where I really captured the feeling, even if I wasn't aware of it. Because she is, I mean, Betsu ni Injanai is kind of like it's good, isn't it? Like in the context of like, are you saying that it's not? Like, you know, it's good, isn't it? Like, what else would it be if not good, right? I guess. That's the only way that Kagami's line makes any sense. Let me hear it. Unless I'm misunderstanding this line, but like this line is really straightforward, so I don't see how I can misunderstanding this line. Second opinion. Yeah, I don't know why she would be saying it's irresponsible to say this, right? Like, thank you for the very like characteristically irresponsible line. You know, like, it's not very irresponsible to just say like, it's good, wasn't it? Unless, yeah, I think that's. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that'll work. You know, people ask me like, how difficult is the language in Rogaku no Otosai? Because people always want to like, I want to learn Japanese by playing the game or like use it for practice. And it's always like, there's always these weird lines like that where it's like, you gotta just, it is not like very clear. Like, you gotta be really Japanese brained probably to really like understand the finer nuances of these lines for this to make sense. Because yeah, it's not, you know, it took me some thinking about it to like understand that it was meant to be like an insult. Is this Legend ZA? No, this is Scarlet Violet. I don't even know if the soundtrack for ZA even like is out yet. I'm sure that like some songs from it are, but like, that I haven't. I guess it actually already is out. I guess I should have known, but no, this is not that. I don't know anything about ZA in terms of its music or really anything about it. I might get it. I might play it. So maybe I will hold off on listening to it. Yeah, zen okay koto. Oh, did I hear her say it? Chigaute, yeah, in this context it's not just a nah, it's like a no. It's kind of like, I'm kidding. You know, like, you're getting the wrong idea about what I'm saying. Like, Legend ZA OST is way better than everything in ZA is better than Scarlet Violet. Now you're making me curious. You're making me curious. Because I really like Pokemon XY's OST, and it's like, you know, ZA is like kind of similar to XY, right? It's kind of a semi-sequel to XY, at least as far as I understand. You guys are gonna make me so curious. Okay, yeah, because this music is like, you know, yeah. Yeah, this music's kind of boring. Legend ZA doesn't have that one sandwich making song. Okay, we'll just listen to the OST. Maybe it'll convince me to get the game. Crazy. Oh, it's got remixes of XY songs, then it's definitely worth it. Hopefully this is a good upload of it, because I mean, again, this game just came out, so like the OST may not be. Oh, already we're off to a good start. Does it okitekoto? It was perfectly cromulent. Atashi. I know that word means like impact, right? It has impact. I think it was good. It's perfectly fine. Good. Good actually. Good in fact. Really packed the punch. Yeah, it had impact, so I thought it was good. Let me see, let's see. Oh yeah, that fits well. Yeah, arigato. You think so? Well, thanks. Yeah. Teru. Blushy. いやー、鏡って本当いいもんですね。Kagami is like a really good thing, isn't she? Like, you know, she's like a, yeah, she's kind of nominal, objectifying her a little bit, but like she's she's really great. It's, yeah. You got garden gnome shoe. That darn Chibiko. Chibiko alert. Go away. That's another thing, is that I translated it as chibi, but I think I'm just gonna, like, cause she is like saying like chibi-ko, as in like little girl basically, or chibi girl. But we're just gonna keep it as chibi-ko in the patch. I think, yeah, look at you all blushy. It's good. Yeah, Kagami's really great, isn't she?
レトルテレトル。いやー、鏡ってほんといいもんですね。うっさい。
さい、お前らも練習しよう。Shut up. It's like you guys too also practice, right? Like you two also need to practice, right? Let's all get back to practicing. It's kind of, I understand why I wrote it that way, but like, it's like you two also need to practice. Like you guys need to practice too. You guys better practice too. You guys need to practice. Yeah, need to. That's probably better.
うっさい。お前らも練習しろ。うっさい。お前らも練習しろ。
Eh.
うっさい。お前らも練習しろ。
お前らも練習しろ. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but like. Okay, I think that's fine, but I'll just again second opinion more for like wording ideas. It's a bit better ideas as to how to word those. You guys should practice too. Yeah. It's like 6 of one, half dozen of the other type situation. Oh, yeah. TOO2.
けど、お姉ちゃんはダメだよ。これ以上練習したら体壊しちゃうよ。
Okay, this might actually be from episode 1. So I have to look for. けど、お姉ちゃんはダメだよ。Oh, okay. I think I see why. Yeah. Always when I see the next line, it's like I see the the logic, right? Because it's like, you know, Tsukasa's like, no, One-chan, like you need to like stop practice. You need to not like overdo it, right? Now, let's all get back to practicing. Right. Yeah, I should... that happens so much. That happens so much where the future lines make it shape the previous lines.
けど、お姉ちゃんはダメだよ。
これ以上練習したら, yeah, you'll break your body. Burn yourself out is probably not quite, because burn yourself out is usually considered more of a mental thing. You'll like wear yourself out. Did I say burn out? Like, I do actually say burn yourself out in the patch too. I guess we'll just say burn out. for consistency. She burned out to pure white ash, right? Okay. What do you mean? Yeah, 毎晩遅くまで練習してるの。役が決まってるからずっとだよね。Ever since you got on the roll, you're practicing non-stop. I think this line is like literally word for word somewhere. Oh, even I guess not quite. Or not? What did we? Okay, gotta go further up, I guess. Oh yeah, okay, this is actually literally just this line. I don't know why the last night is wrong. It's my bond every night. So it's literally just this line. Ever since she was chosen for the part, you know. You weren't supposed to say that. I think that's also literally taken from somewhere. Or does it meet up back here? Oh, it does. Okay. You didn't have to say all that. Okay, so this is actually the same. Until you just get proposing the plan. Yeah. Right, because you get this choice too. Some of the songs you haven't heard yet. Yeah, I have no clue what order these are going to be playing in, so it's possible, right? Kusugame-san, Yaku wa Kawate, which I believe I already have as switch places with me. Switch places with me. Kusugame Kiss Me should be an option right there. But Misao doesn't like us, or doesn't like protagonist right now. So, yeah, so we already have it. Yappari muri da yo. What's the lines leading up into this choice? Because I don't know if it's like, it's obviously I can't do, like obviously impossible, right? Or obviously no way. Kusugame-san, Yaku wa kawaranai? Like, can we switch, yeah, can we switch roles, or can't we switch roles? But the only thing I have is, again, like, I'm not agreeing to that. Like, I'm not sure if that, like, actually works well with the, Yappari, whether it works well with the surrounding context. Okay, 5628. Wait, that's not right. 5268. Okay. Where are we in this? What is that line actually? It's got like question marks everywhere. I think it's, oh, I think I know what that is. I think that might be Utica, like beginning of the, yeah, it's like the Utica route, like when she wakes you, when she comes over to the protagonist's house. on the first morning. But anyway. 5268. Oh wait, I already was there. Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. 526. Wait a minute, no, 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 what did I do? Wait a minute, are you... I'm confused. Did I mess this up? What happened here? Did I like... Okay, no, 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 keep that. Did I edit that? No. That's been there? What happened here? Did I like mess this up? What do you mean? There's gotta be somewhere else, right? Like... I must have just put it in there like incorrectly. Like I don't see what else that could be. Because yeah, it doesn't make sense otherwise. So hopefully the script isn't all messed up somehow, and it shouldn't be. I think I just put it there accidentally. And just didn't notice it because it didn't show up. Okay. So alright, I'll be counting on you to oh wait. Go back up to where the choice is. You're opposed to doing the kiss right. So let me figure out once we're a couple, we'll be fine with it. Yeah. So. Yeah, okay, that fits. Obviously I'm not agreeing to that. Kabe-san. Yeah, couldn't we switch roles is fine. And then she's gonna be like, no, I'm already practiced Gilgamesh. I don't want to take that. I don't want to have to relearn or learn new lines, right? No way, Jose. Memorizing new lines would be such a pain in the butt. Okay, yeah. We'll keep the no way, Jose. Not her problem. It's just so true. But that kind of ends up, kind of backfiring on her because she like, you know, because she doesn't feel very happy about him being Shiro either. Mucha, yeah, を言ってるかもしれないけど。劇のためなのお願いできる? Yeah, and this is fine. Might be unreasonable, but it's like, but it's for the play, so could you please? Yeah. かったよ。前向きに極力できるといいな。So it's like I got it or like understood, right? Fine. 前向きに協力. So like optimistically, optimistically, I hope that I can assist, right? I hope I can cooperate. Literally speaking, like I hope I can help. Optimistically, right? So it is. So I think we can keep it as like I do want to help. I just hope I can do it. Might be a good way to say that. Let me second opinion on that one. Because it doesn't really say that he wants to help. It's just like he's like optimistically I hope that I can help. It's like Maemuki ni, maybe I misunderstand Maemuki is not just optimistically, but like I'll cooperate like with a positive attitude, I guess, right? Right. So the second opinion says I'll try my best, which I think that does actually capture that, I guess, right? That he will try, he will optimistically like attempt. It's like kind of weird. And then we just call this the route instead of the koraku. Or the capture, right? No complaining, the route starts tomorrow. And then that's yeah, not new dialogue. It's or wait, what? ちょっと待って、I know that I'm like so thrown off because I'm like, where is that line show up? Because it's obviously translated a little different. Hold on, tomorrow? That's way too sudden. That's probably what it is, right? Okay, made it to the end of this scene. So now we're actually properly in Misao route. Shimatto! Pretty sure this is a pretty wild scene. 499. Oh shoot! Aseo, like, 遊んだ時それは本来ならばならば俺が家を出る時間だった Whenever I think of naraba, I think of there's like a certain way in some of the research I did for Fate where Archer says like naraba, like naraba, and he says he delivers it so good. I always think of it. ならばそれは本来ならば俺は fall. A little bit of stuff fall. So when I woke up, the time that I woke up, that was like normally, right? Or yeah, it's like normally the time that I leave the house, right? Honrai, like primarily, like it's usually the time. When I woke up, what is going on with this music? It was already the time by when I normally am out the door. It was already the time when I normally leave the house. When I would normally leave the house. It was already the time when I would normally leave the house. Imagine hearing this all Mega Stormy just runs around. Yeah, it's that's pretty crazy Mega Evolution. You know, I don't have no clue. There's like that one Mega Evolution that like is like a lion. I don't remember. I don't know these Pokemon, unfortunately. But there's like a Pokemon that's like a lion and he looks like a, like his mane is made to look like the kanji for fire. Oh, and also, hey Jake, what song is this? This is, according to the video, it is a Battle Onge Rogues Megas. Like, so it's a particular character. It's Mega Evolutions, I guess. Mega Pyroar. Yeah, so I've seen people complain about that guy, where they're like, his Mega Evolution looks really stupid or something. And I'm not gonna say that it doesn't look weird, but it's one of those things where it's like, I think if you don't have to be told, if you don't have to be told that it's Hono, like it's the kanji for Hono, it's the kanji for like blaze, right? And you just recognize that, the design melds a lot better, I think. But if you have to be told that that's what it's based off of, it doesn't look. It does look weird. But I know when I looked at it, I like instantly knew what it was trying to depict, and so it like didn't seem so weird to me. Right. So it's one of those things where maybe like, you know, similar to how, I guess if a Pokemon was shaped after like a letter or something, I guess like Yveltal or something, maybe it doesn't seem as weird because you're like, oh yeah, I can vibe with the letter Y. But imagine some world in which you didn't know that. Maybe I don't know. That's a stretch because Yveltal is a completely different situation. But my point is that I don't think when the Japanese people were designing it felt as stupid as it might seem. Right? Is what I'm trying to say. Also, wait a minute, is this song, like, the song is like a remix of... Dude, the song, it's like the Elite Four music, right? Oh my gosh, I have to go back a little bit, like... Most Megas are shaped like X or Y. That's also true. Right, again, I might be like... I'm not to repeat myself, but... If you don't have to be told that that's what it's meant to look like, it doesn't seem as dumb. That's all I can say. Oh, this is like wild theme. It's like a mix of... That is misinformation. I think, yeah, isn't it like... I mean, it's like sort of true, but it is also like, isn't it like one guy that just like really asserts that is true, and everyone just latches onto that as well, right? The X or Y thing. It's like one person like, no guys, it's true. See, all of them match X or Y, even the ones that are more of a stretch. Why didn't my alarm clock go off? So yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely some that clearly are made to kind of look like X's or Y's, but like, you know, is it all of them? I don't know. It's always a stretch. Thanks to that. また学校までダッシュしなくてはなれない。Once again, right? Thanks to that, I once again have no choice but to. Well, I mean, he just says like I have to dash, right? But that doesn't quite feel like it has the same energy. So I think we'll keep run like hell. Late to school. Except Mega Raichu, those are kind of obvious. I don't even remember what Mega Raichu looks like. Right. Again, my Pokemon knowledge is like, I was like, Gens like 1 and 4 are the ones I'm most familiar with. And then I kind of know some stuff about 5 and some stuff about 6, and then I played Sword and Shield, but honestly I don't remember a lot of the Pokemon, I just kind of remember the game. Oh no. I forgot that the internet is all messed up these days. Yeah, okay, Mega Raichu does look like, like X and Y. Sorry. I know you'll make fun of me for it, but my default my default search engine is Bing. And Bing I think has just been like down because of probably the AWS stuff. Although wouldn't they be hosted on Microsoft stuff? I don't even know. But nonetheless, Bing has been down for me for a while. I don't even know why Bing is my default search engine. It's just like it's just because I use Edge, I guess, and I don't bother to change it. Yokatta ne. Yokatta ne is not. Yokatta ne is not oh well. It's like a yippee. これで運動不足解消だ, I think. So it eliminates my lack of exercise. So it's like, yippee! I think it's definitely meant to be sarcastic, but like, yippee! Guess that takes care of my lack of exercise. Or let me say, but I guess that takes care. It's not really how that's worded, but like it's kind of like how it's. He's obviously not excited about it, for real. Would have been much cooler if they did one Mega for regular Raichu, another for Alolan Raichu. Yeah, but I don't know. I guess they wouldn't. I guess they might not have known that, right? Because Alola was after XY. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding. But I guess they could have known, right? They could have held off. Because, I mean, they probably knew that Alola forms were a thing that were going to exist in the next game. Considering that those games were, like, so nearby each other. Or were they not? I forget. No, wasn't there? I think there was a decent gap between XY and Sun and Moon, right? Because there was the lack of Z. There was supposed to be a Z, and then Z didn't happen. You can get an Alolan Raichu in the game by trading with an NPC. Man, so much I don't know. なんて思うわけないだろう What kind of なんて思うわけ like it is kind of what kind of rational, it's like what am I thinking, right? Second opinion, it's like it's very dense in meaning, right? It's like that doesn't that way of thinking is doesn't exist. There's no reasoning to say that, right? X and Y are 2013 sentiment. Yeah, 3 years was pretty long though for Pokemon at that time. Although, wait a minute, there was yeah, I'm forgetting that there was also Oris, right? Between that, oh my gosh, all these Pokemon games blend together. Right, so maybe it wasn't as yeah. Okay. 2014, yeah. Okay. Just 2015 with no Pokemon games. Wasn't there a Pokken tournament or something? Or was that 2014 also? That was 2015, man. At least Bing search tells me that. But I guess that doesn't really count. What kind of rationalization is that? That's like a really stunted, weird way of saying that. It's just like, what in the world am I thinking? Is probably just like better. Super mystery dungeon. Oi, oh, 急ぎで。制服に着替えカバンを持つ。in a great hurry, I change into my uniform and grab my bag. To 腹減るだろうか軽食代くらい持っておかないと軽食 it's like light plus meal, right? So it's like a light snack. Listen here, light snack. Makes me think of that line from Toy Story where Woody goes like, listen here, light snack. Stay away from Andy, he's mine. But yeah, it's like, snacks is what he's talking about. Wait, surely I'm going to get hungry. So I better make sure I have enough money for snacks. Pokemon Z is Legend ZA. It could have been released for its 10th anniversary. Oh, right, like Pokemon Z would have come out in like 2015. Yeah. I do remember people making rumors. There was like, I was in high school when Pokemon X and Y came out. Like I was freshman in high school when X and Y first came out, and I remember people talked about it like my sophomore year of like, hey, there's gonna be Pokemon Z, and it never happened, obviously, but. Alright, that should be enough. That's like the same. That line is always the same, so I need to actually make sure it's the same thing every single time. Because he always says that exact line. Although I'm pretty sure alright, that should be enough is actually what it is. Alright, that should be enough. There was a Pokemon Z. Was there? I don't think there was, right? At least not in the sense that there was like Pokemon X and then Pokemon Y and then third version named Pokemon Z. The one with the green Pokemon. I guess I got rid of the ... Actually. Yeah, I remember hearing that it was real. It was in development for a month before being cancelled. Right, so Jake, there was Zygarde, right? Zygarde is like a third legendary that probably would have been the focus of a Pokemon Z. But there was never actually a Pokemon Z, like, game. Well, anyway. I've gotta... Now I have to hurry up. Now I have to hurry up and get to school. The anime got a season called XYZ. That kind of sounds familiar. Not that I ever watched it, but... Or maybe I did a little bit. I probably saw clips of it. Like when it was on TV. I just remember that, like, my impression of Pokemon XY, the anime, was like, wow, they made Serena look younger. Because it was like, Serena was like, made to look actually kind of like significant. She was like, when Pokemon started to make their protagonist characters not, like, clearly look older. And then for the anime, they made Serena look more like kind of the older protagonist, where they're meant to be kind of 10-ish, but even still not really. That's actually really weird that the anime is like was so insistent on the 10 years old thing. At least as far as I ever knew. Maybe that's not even true. Or maybe it was only true for because they did it for Ash and they just kept it that way. When does Legends ZA take place? I thought it took place like some amount of time after X and Y. Like it's a sequel. I'm not sure how far into the future though. Saifu wa pocket ni tsukkomi isogi ashi de ie o deru. 5 years after X1. I run out. Run out of the house. Ittakimasu. So yeah, he's like presumably yelling to his mom like, I'll be back, like see you later. Tadaima no jikoku? No. I don't know. It's jikoku, right? The time. Jikoku. Not to be confused with jikoku, which means hell. No. Yeah, 8時20分. Kaneri yabai. Shikoku, or is it? Yeah, Shikoku giri no jikan daro. Okay. Currently it is 8:20. That's really bad. Wait a minute, really? They have this song? This is like one of my favorite songs on the whole OST. The boutique music. Now all we need is the Friends theme, and it'll be complete. Like that's my other like favorite song. There's no way they don't have the Friends theme in this game, right? It's like one of the most iconic X and Y songs. Nemui. セリフだいぶ覚えたぞ。I'm EP. I'm sleepy. But at least I remembered, at least I memorized a bunch of lines. Oh my gosh, 200 pages. 昨日渡された台本は200ページをもう超えている。The script I was given yesterday is more than 200 pages long. That's crazy. How is the... You know, this play is only supposed to last, like, as described by the protagonist, a little under an hour. You don't think the Friends team is in this game? Oh my gosh, it's terrible. But I guess that probably makes sense since I've led to believe the Friends themselves are not in this game. Oh boy, I wonder what happened to the protagonist on the way to school today. Just you wait. It's about to happen probably. The game's equivalent of the XY Friend cast has a separate theme. It's not like they're playing Lord of the Rings, yeah. But I mean, to be fair, if you put all of the, if you published a book that was the entire script of Fate Stay Night, you know, at least all of Fate Route and Unlimited Blade Works, it probably would be, it might be close, if not longer than Lord of the Rings, in all honesty. Like, I think if you were to print out the entire contents of Roagaku no Otosai's script into a book, I think I did the math for it once, but it would be about, if you published it in like light novel size, yeah, like if you made it the size of a light novel, like book wise, and you put all of Roagaku no Otosai in there, I think it would be like 2,000 pages long or something like that. So and Lord of the Rings is like 1,000. I don't forget how many pages it is exactly, but it's a little, it's like around 1,000. Hamba Tetsuya shita okage de ore wa sono hotondo yomi oite ita. Thanks to staying up half the night, I managed to read through almost all of it. Yeah. Just copy pasted Fate's dialogue. That's kind of true. I mean, based off of what we see of the play, a lot of it is just copy pasted from Fate. But some of it is summarized. We do know some areas where they cut corner. We know of some areas where they how do you paraphrased or like skimmed through some stuff. We do know that some of like the Shiro at home with Taiga dialogue was kind of summarized, shortened down. Some of it to account for the fact that Sakura doesn't seem to be in this play. Also, we know that the not sure how accurate that is. That sounds believable though. We also know from Ayano Route that the scene where Archer battles against Berserker, and then the scene that follows that where Saber and like Rin and Shiro battle against Berserker, like those are there's a little bit of gap between those two things, but in Ayano's version of the play, they like were put like back to back. And it gets a lot closer to the moment between when Shiro goes like, I need to make a sword, versus when he actually does make the sword. So yeah, Berserker must be in this play, right? That's a good point. Who's playing Berserker? Presumably some unknown character. Right. Just like the other characters we know there's Taiga. We know there's Caster. And that originally Taiga and Caster were being played by the same person, which caused problems because Caster like kidnaps Taiga. Sources some Reddit post from 7 years ago. That's a fair point. They may not know. Those Redditors. まあぶっちゃけ話が面白くてつい読みかけちゃったんだけどな。Like you got caught up in reading, yes. 読みかけちゃった。Well, I have to admit, the story was pretty interesting. So interesting. Or there's no so interesting. I think I just added that for language, for flow, I guess. Before I knew it, I had read late into the night. I guess because it's like, because I got caught up in reading it. Like before I knew it, I had been reading for a long time, or I had got caught up. Before I knew it, I was hooked, right? But it's not really that. It's like before I knew it, I had been reading for hours, probably is another way to say that. Oh wait, I have two eyes in there. Well, I have to admit, that's why it looked weird to me. So yeah. But I guess then that, for what it's worth, I don't know. There's also the fact that, like, what is it, scene 58 is the kiss scene. That's actually a weird inconsistency I found in Iono Route. Which is that scene 58, as described by the game, is the kiss scene. But in Iono Route, the versus Berserker scene is scene 65. So I think that was just an oversight, but like, this play also has some really weird, like, order of events. It also maybe implies that the kiss scene is not the end of the play, despite the fact that the game kind of heavily suggests that. And the fact that it would make perfect sense because, like, the kiss is meant to be, like, the part where Saber, like, leaves, right? Saber goes away at the end of Fate Route. And now, そのおかげで thanks to that, 遅刻しそうになってるわけだが it seems like I'm going too late. I'm going to be late. Thankfully, it does seem like the translation in the video series has been pretty good. Although maybe it's just because I've been distracted. I haven't noticed the flaws. I don't think so. Shikashi, 大学とはいえ、俺でいいのか？城をちゃんとできるのはどうか？原作ファンにぶっされないのだろうか？But can I, like, though I am the replacement, like, though I am the replacement, am I, like, good? Am I the right choice, right? Still, I know I'm the replacement. But can I really do it? Can I play Shiro properly? Or can I do the part of Shiro justice? Fans of the source material won't kill me, right? Don't worry, you're gonna be cooler than Shiro, as stated by Hiyori. So 思うと枠目の役で出た方が良かったもんな。 Or Yokato Kamana. Thinking about it, maybe I'd be better. Now, this is Wakame no Yaku is like the part of seaweed, which I believe means like basically that you're given like a useless part, like you become like the tree, right? You're like Greg Heffley and you play the part of the tree in the play. Or you become like Luigi in TTYD where he plays grass. But I remember seeing that the game said the website that I use for a lot of references says that it's like it is a reference to something specific. So I won't spend too long on this because I don't know. I don't know if it's like a rabbit hole that I can't really show you guys because I don't know what's gonna show up. But I'll try to at least show you what I'm talking about. No, oh my gosh, the website that has the references is down. I have it downloaded, so I can like bring it up if I need to. But like, okay, no, it's good. I got it. But Wakame no Yaku is like apparently in reference to a specific character. Like he's specifically saying that he should have played like a specific character in Fate instead. Let me look for it. Wakame no Yaku, like the part of seaweed. Right, so we can bring this up. So yeah, here it's saying that Wakame no Yaku for the Misao route is equal to this character. I don't know how to read that because it's a name and I don't know who that character is. So presumably this is actually meant to be a specific character. So we can maybe Fate fans will know who that character is from the kanji, but I don't know who that is. Mato Shinji. So I guess Sakura, is that like Sakura's brother? I don't know these characters, right? I assume he's related to obviously Sakura, right? If any of you guys know the association between Mato Shinji and seaweed, you can tell me. But otherwise, I'll have to figure it out. Okay. So I'm just looking at the wiki page. Is there something about him being seaweed? Oh, I see. So his hair looks like seaweed, I guess, and it's his nickname. Konbanwa. Hey, Alvaro. So, does his hair really look like seaweed? That's kind of not quite fair, but sure. I guess it's sort of seaweed-like, right? Wakame rashi. Sure. So I'll have to remember that for the translator's note, but in the meantime, we do need to make clear that that we're referencing that, right? So like, thinking about it, maybe I would have been better suited to play that seaweed-looking guy. Is Zuda's hair looking like seaweeds in anime due to a wavy shape? Yeah, I mean, like, I can see it now that they tell me, but it's just more like, I wouldn't have thought to compare his hair to seaweed. Like, unprompted, right? Maybe I should have... Maybe they should have made me play that seaweed-looking guy instead. Yeah, I think something like that. Alright. Probably should have been had. Maybe they should have had me play. Should have made me play. Should have had me play. I guess made is better. It sounds a little better. So のことをつぶやきながら学校へと向かう道をひた走る I guess that is full speed probably, but like, or running with all your might type thing. It's always these weird like qualifiers or slight variations of words where it's like, man. Hitashiru. Okay. While muttering such things to myself, I run at full speed towards the school. Watch where you're going! Uh-oh. If you don't watch where you're going, you might run into somebody. So, 曲がり角に差しかけろうとした時だった。差しかける You're gonna land on the best place in the world. Uh-oh. 差しかける Or 差しかかる, my bad. To come near. Okay, yeah. So it's just like emphasizing like that he's just about to do it. And right as I turn the corner, this scene plays out in Meeple's head on repeat. Uh-oh. Osaki ni coming through. I guess Osaki, does Osaki ni actually mean that? Like it's like kind of like in front of you or up ahead, right? Or I'm going first. It could be like she's passing him, but no, because of, like they run into each other, right? So it's like, although why is she running the opposite direction? It's a good question. Coming through is probably good enough, right? Because it kind of sounds like she's trying to pass him up, which I guess would make sense. And yeah. Hey, what? You? Don't get ahead of me. She is passing him. Misao is fast. Yeah, she's on the track team. Ew, Kodatsu, ew. 道の先に声二つ。このたさんと草壁さん Down the road, there came two voices. So it's like up ahead on the road. That's actually interesting. I'm not sure how this ends up happening, but Kusakabe and a Smurf. I'm trying to remember how this kind of comes about. I need to not... okay, he is about to turn a corner, right? That's correct. I need to remember that I'm seeing the background, right? And I'm thinking like, oh, he's just running straight forward, right? How does this make sense? How does this make sense? But then I need to remember that like, yeah, the background is not necessarily accurately depicting what's happening right in this moment. So there is like somehow they're further up ahead up on the road, or they're in the direction that he's heading, but they're gonna meet like a crossroads, right? Up ahead came two voices. Or from the road ahead. From the road ahead came two voices. Konata-san and Kusakabe-san. Nandaro? 何かあったのかな? Or 何かあったのかな? 何かあったのかな? What's going on? Did something happen? Why does it... yeah, it's like a weird thing, right? Or is he getting cut off? No. Nah, 外れ。世界はこれからあるんだ。It's kind of funny because like the point of view of the story is that the protagonist is like telling you what's... it's usually in the moment, but like there's sometimes where the dialogue is like protagonist telling you after the fact, right? And so he's like, oh, the thing that's about to happen, right? これからあるだ, the thing that's, happening from here on, right? Nah, that's not it. The correct answer is... well... the thing that's about to happen. Well, you'll see for yourself. You'll see for yourself. Or just, well, you'll see. 1分後の運命なんて知らず Yeah, so not knowing the fate of 1 minute later, right? What's destined to happen in the next minute. 俺は小尻に角を曲がる。ああ、運命だ、運命よ。He knows. He's like, yeah, he relished in this moment. What was destined to happen in the next minute. I turned the corner, running at half speed. Ah, destiny. It should have been me, not him. It's like a really aggressive bumping sound. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's all caps deserved. Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. That voice. It's like, yeah, they use this when they, in English you would use that, right? That voice. It's the Kabe song. It's actually really interesting that this versus that, because it's like in Japanese, like the sort of idea is like it's this voice because it's the voice that like is I'm hearing, right? So it's from my perspective, right? So it's this voice, right? Because I'm the one that's hearing it. I'm talking about my experience, right? And it's also a voice that's near to me, right? And I'm focusing on that relative to me, that the voice is close by. But in English, like you're gonna focus on like, well, that voice, that's somebody else's voice, right? So it's their voice. So yeah, it's an interesting language difference there. But yeah, so that voice because of that difference. Hey, it's a thumbnail. Oh, atari. So it's kind of like, you know, like like you bing, like bullseye, right? Like you really hit me, you know. You really hit the mark, right? So, unless I can think of better ways to say that, like we're probably gonna still keep like the nice crashing into me. No! Oh no, no, you can't do that. Let me think. Oatari, because Oatari is like, yeah, jackpot or like, but I guess it's probably somewhat sarcastic, right? Kind of like nice going. I guess it is probably like nice going, right? There is also the possibility, right, that maybe she's saying it in the context of like, because it's tickle is like I mean, right? Like, where are you doing that? Like she senses like like jackpot for you, right? Like I can tell that for you, you're enjoying the fact that your face is like stuffed into my boobs or whatever. Don't move from there. Face full of Misao's. Okay, we're probably gonna keep the nice crashing into me, right? Or it's like nice going. Cause it's nice. We'll go with nice going. Yeah, くすがべさんの yeah, that'd be your... Don't say it. Your Misao's. Get off me now. もう一発殴んぞ。殴んぞ。Hit me harder. ちょっと待って、すぐに離れるから。Like, I'm getting off you right now. Like, hold on, I'm doing it. I'm not doing it. Or I'm getting off you, right? Like, I'm doing as you say, right? Hold on a second. I'm getting off you. Three out of 5 stars according to Mr. Size ranking. ちゃんと前見て歩け. Look where you're going next time. Like, look before, yeah, like, look before walk, right? Medium size. Medium is premium, right? Or no, oh my gosh. It's typing in the wrong spot. Look where you're going next time. It's not really next time, it's just more like you gotta watch where you're going. Or could it be you wanted this? I think or maybe you wanted this to happen.
狙ってた。
The only thing is I'm trying to think if there's a better way to capture the fact that it's 2 sentences, right? But like I don't know if there can really. Let me think, it's just for a second. Or maybe because it's like or what? Did you want this? Were you trying to like were you aiming for that? Yeah. I don't think you could actually split it up into 2 sentences without making it awkward or yeah. Or diluting the accusatory nature, which I do really like. I want Misao to like you want to really keep Misao's like distrust and like frustration directed towards the protagonist because that's very important to this route. 誤解だよぶつかったのは謝るけど今のは偶然だってば So it's like you got it all wrong. I apologize for running into you. It's like he's like saying like I take responsibility for running into you, but like what happened just now is like was a coincidence. Like I didn't intend for that to happen, right? It says who? You've got it all wrong. I'll apologize for running into you. But what happened? But what happened just now? Was a complete coincidence. It's sort of weird to say coincidence in this kind of context because you wouldn't really say that in like you're saying that. But what I didn't. I guess we could just maybe rewrite it as like because what the Tiba also is like, again, remember Tiba is very like bratty, like emotion filled, you know. Like this is something I like learned when my wife was watching a lot of Naruto, and you know, Naruto always goes like Datebayo, Tiba. Like his Datebayo is like really more the fact that Naruto in general just constantly uses the Tiba thing. Dateba. But he combines it with Yo a lot to like even more emphasize it. So it's just like I'll probably he's very like I didn't intend for this to happen, right? Like I'll probably just running into you. But I didn't mean for that to happen. Maybe, I don't know. Is that even... I said all that, but then do I just want to... Maybe we'll just do that. I said all that just to keep basically the same thing. Well, sometimes it's just a matter of giving me some time to think about it. Should be an accident, but he says coincidence, right? Right, but the thing is that the thing that's kind of confusing Meatball is it's like running into her was also an accident, right? Right, so it's hard because what he's saying is like I'll take again like he'll take responsibility for running into her because that's like his bad, but like the fact that he like presumably fell onto her chest and like was like getting a face full of Misao's was like not intended at all. There's nothing like he doesn't take any responsibility for it. Like that wasn't something that he could have controlled. So yeah, I think for the sake of being accurate and the sake of I can't think of anything better that would be concise, it was on purpose. I don't know about that, but certainly he doesn't feel... Certainly in hindsight, he doesn't feel bad about it having happened.
本当か？ちびっこの作戦じゃないだろうな。
Oh, really? 本当か? It's like, you sure? Or is that the truth? Like, this isn't part of it's the destiny he knew. But that's him talking from like after the events, the entire events of the game, and he's telling you the story of what happened. So, but yes, it was destiny, I guess, right? We're gonna keep Chibiko. Again, as I said, I think Chibi wasn't so bad, but like, I think that it was just dumb of me to go like, I need to change what the nicknames are, right? It's like, no, you don't need to do that. Or is it? I mean,
作戦失敗だよ。お前のせいでね。
all thanks to you. Man. The fact that Misao and like Konoto like really don't like each other is like one of the best character dynamics in Lucky Star. Truly. Because there just isn't any other pair of characters that like genuinely don't like each other. In terms of like this kind of way. The closest, I guess, like, I don't know, is there other character dynamics like that? Maybe, but not really, is there? I mean, there's like Konoha kind of doesn't like her dad, but it's her feelings towards her dad are complicated and are not as simple as like she just doesn't like him. Like she does like her dad, right? And you know, Kagami gets fed up with Tsukasa sometimes, but like she obviously doesn't hate Tsukasa. So yeah, I don't think there's really any other dynamic where it's just like they just genuinely don't like each other.
なんだそりゃ。てか、なんでパン
Yeah. I could, yeah, ban trans when they graduate. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, I can see that, like, yeah, you'd have character development where they stop, like, they start to get along more. So, nanda soria. So Nanda Soria is kind of like I guess it's like, wait, so what was it then? Yeah, so I think, so what was it? I mean, why do you have bread in your mouth? Hey, Integer Bang. Of course, she wanted to recreate the famous moment from Evangelion, right? I'm late! Can't be late on the first day! I'd play that clip if I know that but Evangelion is definitely gonna get, like, definitely gonna make the stream, like, copyright infringe. It's going to make it so that way the VOD is going to get taken down, is what I'm trying to say. The one time I actually got like my video like taken down, or I guess like not, I had to like edit it out, was for the Evangelion clip I shared like one time. Otherwise it's always just been like, oh, no monetization. 5539. Just making sure where we are. Oh, yokusaku da yo. So it's kind of like, it's the rule, it's a staple. It's a staple, it's probably more. On the way to school. You crash into the heroine who's carrying bread in her mouth. Right? You know. Totally the Evangelion situation. The guy crashed. Yeah, it's more like that. Yeah, she's describing it more abstractly. The guy, it's probably more like the boy in this context. Boy feels more appropriate. I mean, she might also say the protagonist, but like, we'll go with boy in this case, because she doesn't actually say like Shujinko, right? She just says like the crash into the heroine carrying bread in her mouth, right? 怪我して病院行き So, I don't think this is in reference to anything specifically. It could also be Evangelion, but I don't. Misao probably would be able to make references like that. Right? I mean, obviously, like, Rei was fine after being ran into by Shinji. You know. All that ended up happening was that Shinji got to see some of Rei's panties. Just a little flash. So then you get injured and end up in the hospital, right? So she's just saying this because like she's just being like and then what, you get hurt, you know, like I'd like for you to go to the hospital and get hurt, you know, or like haha, what a, you know, she's just mocking her. Or it's not really end up, it's like get sent to the hospital. No, it generates a flag. It's from that. It's from there, or it's from that the love begins, right? And that's where that's when the love begins. It generates a flag. And that's where the love begins. Or that's when the love begins, or that's where? Soko kara, right? So it's kind of like Soko kara. But I feel like you would say, and that's when the love begins, or that's where the love begins. I guess where, right? Because it's like it's from that event happening, right? Oh, that's so good. She's like mocking Konata. It's so good.
声が始まるのだよ。声やつ全然わかんね
That's so good. Is this one of those? Moe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 E's. Makes no sense to me. It's kind of, yeah, like I don't care what, like I don't care that it doesn't make sense to you, right? Whatever. Shippai, or Saksen Shippai. No event this time. Without the event without generating. There's no event generated this time. Whatever. So my event failed. Or so my plan failed, I mean. No event this time. Yeah, na kanji. Can't believe there are Lucky Star fans who don't care about this game, even though there's so many amazing scenes in it. Well, I think they just don't know. I don't know. I guess some people do, like, kind of just go like, yeah, I don't care about this game. But, I think it's just a matter of people just need to... There just needs to be more awareness of how good the game is, right? Which hopefully will happen over time with more people playing the patch, right? Word of mouth will spread, being like, oh, I played it, it was really good. You know, the hope I always kind of have is that eventually what I'm hoping will happen one day is that due to the release of the patch, probably the full patch, somebody more prominent will talk about the game, maybe play the game to some extent, and I think that will help a lot once that sort of thing happens. But I think the problem is that's not going to happen until the patch is fully done. You know. But even then, that still very well could not happen, right? That still very well could not happen. Because that's just kind of how things always are, right? Like Meatball, you say, like, people just watch anime. Like, DigiCarrot Fantasy, right? Like, that's kind of like a holy grail of translated content for DigiCarrot fans, right? And even still, right? Even though the full game is out and translated, you know, albeit, yes, there's some little quirks with it, right? And it's not perfect. You know, nonetheless, it still is fully done, right? But even still, there hasn't been like that much interest beyond like the initial like, oh, it's out, right? There was just like still to this, like I think it's just me and like Joseph who have played it on stream. I think there's some other guy who played it on stream for a little bit on like Twitch. I think I saw it, but like it's only been like a handful of people who have even like posted videos about the patch. Yeah, you know, so I guess it's still possible that it could happen for that game, but like my point being that, like, you know, that's supposed to be like a, you know, never ever like DigiCarrot Fantasy being translated. That's like never gonna happen, and then it happens and then kind of fizzles out, right? So I mean, I'm hoping that this won't happen with I feel like Rogaku no Ultrasai has a better chance of not meeting that fate primarily because, unlike something like DigiCarrot Fantasy or these other things, you know, I have been making my best effort to like put the game into the public consciousness and keep it alive, right? You know, albeit it's not the most successful, right? My account isn't super huge, but I think my continued marketing of the game over the years has had an effect, right? I think it has had an effect. So, and I think over the course of, you know, the rest of the patch being developed, I think there will be some more momentum built up. So there could be that, right? That kind of like anticipation of the full patch coming out, you know, could help it see some success. But you know, who knows? We'll have to see what happens. Anime fans don't like to read, and visual novel fans are just going to read original stuff instead. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of the sense that I've got into. But I mean, I don't know. I think there is a hope. I think there's hope for Roagaku no Tatsai. There's hope. And I mean, I have no regrets, really. This game has become way more than just about the game to me, and also like this level of success that it has already seen is like really amazing. So I don't really mind too much if it kind of doesn't get too much more than this, but that's just what it is, right? It may be preferable, right? I don't know, like this blessing in disguise, right? Because then you ensure that all the people that do care about it actually genuinely care about Roagaku no Tatsai, and it's not just like you get a bunch of fans that like kind of don't really care that much, like they're just kind of bandwagoners, right? You know, a smaller but more genuine fan base is probably better than a larger but more bandwagony one. Anyway, yana kanji no me. Yana kanji no me. Giving me the evil eye.
発生せずなんでもいいの作戦失敗イベント発生せずあー嫌な感じの目
Yeah, I mean, again, like, yeah, also, like, it started out so small. Like, you have to understand that, like, we have gone from, like, Roagaku no Tatsai is, like, this, like, obscure knowledge. Like, nobody knows about this game. You know, like, only a handful of people outside of Japan have ever, like, paid any attention to it. Like, we're talking about probably, like, literally, like, less than 100 people outside of Japan, like, ever cared about this game or gave it any significant thought. Maybe that's a little too small, but you know what I mean. It's very, very obscure. And we've gone from that to, like, you know, within the existing Lucky Star fan ecosystem, like, they know Roagaku no Tatsai exists at the very least, right? Maybe they don't know much about it. Maybe they just think it's a romance game, you know, all the common misconceptions, right? Maybe they think it's just the game where Konata says she's heterosexual and it's bad. It sucks because Konakaga forever, right? Right. Maybe they think that, right? But they at least know it exists, right? That's a huge step up. That's a huge step up, right? Again, only before I started this project, like, very few people probably even knew the game existed at all. So, you know, and now we have, like, you know, a lot of, I mean, we've gone from that to, like, you know, we probably have, like, at least, like, 100 or so people who have actually played it. It's probably more than that, honestly. I think, my understanding is that, like, the number of people who have played the patch is in the thousands. It's in the thousands. Probably a lot of people that play it and don't ever say anything about it online, but, like, you know, there's a pretty large number of people who've played the patch so far. So you limit your interactions to just the RGO Discord server. Probably for the best. It is kind of crazy. Although it used to be way crazier, honestly. But maybe that's all. Maybe that's also because I have also kind of secluded myself somewhat. There was a time where the fan base for Lucky Star was a lot different, and it was kind of crazy, honestly. Right, I don't like to talk about it too much, but there was like that period of time where there was some people that were really toxic about Roraga no Otosai. That doesn't really exist anymore, so beyond the Konakaga fans started being like, this game is not canon, but otherwise, but like, you know. Anyway, let's stop being distracted. Although it's been a fun time. What are ya after anyway? This chump. 目標はこいつなの Always ignore shippers. Yeah, I mean the problem with the toxic RGO there weren't RGO fans, the toxic Lucky Star fans that hated RGO, it like gave me a lot of grief about it. It was about different things than that. It was about stuff like, it was really dumb stuff. I don't even like to talk about it, but it was just like they seemed very interesting at every opportunity to like discount Roraga no Otosai. Like they just didn't want people to like it. It was weird. Most of those people want to be annoying about other things. Yeah, it seems like so. I don't see them around a whole lot, but I think what happened is that there was a period of time where there was a somewhat more of a unified Lucky Star community, sort of, but then it kind of fragmented off. So yeah, it was that it leaned into sci-fi fantasy and the protag being a cool. I mean, is he even a self-insert? This is a debate that people can have, but like, I don't think so. He's his own. Yeah, he is his own character. You just name him, right? But I know people have different ideas of what self-insert means, so I'm not gonna say that they're wrong. And people obviously do play this game like imagining themselves as being the protagonist, so you can do that. But yeah. Anyway, we've been on this line too long.
目標はこいつなの当然攻略作戦の輝かしくそして大事な一歩だったのに
Naturally, 当然 the Kagayashi, like shiningly and important first step, or important step, right? One step. Datta. I imagine myself kissing Misao, but that's another story. He has way too much of a personality to be a self-insert. Yes, that's true. It's true. I feel like I might be missing some nuance here, and I'm also at this point I'm so distracted that I don't know if I can read this line properly. Because it's like, of course, it was a brilliant and important step in my plan. Yeah, I think that's fine. This was a brilliant and important step in my plan. Yeah, and also on the topic of, yeah, I mean, a protagonist being self-insert, he's explicitly also not meant to be you. Although they don't I mean, that's revealed by the fact that the character, he sometimes talks to you as like, as if like he knows what's like. Again, the POV is sometimes he tells you like The POV of the story is the events of the game have already happened, and he's like telling you the story. Right. It's not really explicitly said until the end of the game that that's the case, but like. But still, alright, he's not meant to be you.
ならもう一回やり直す。そして大事な一歩だったのに。
Okay.
ならもう一回やり直せば。
もう一回やり直せば. It should have been misery just earlier just now. Then why don't you just try again? There's no comma there. I don't need one.
絶対無理。リアルにリセットボタンはありませんよ。
Yeah, I love that line. Reality doesn't have a reset button, you know. What are you, Mr. Rossetti? RGO is actually the protagonist bragging about the Misao route to you. Yeah. Or whatever your favorite character is. Imihume, unknown meaning, right? Bragging. He's a coward. だいたい私のせいじゃねえだろ. The credit tag has enough personality for me to just call him the Juice Man. That's true, he is the Juice Boy. He's Mr. Juice. I mean, she doesn't say stop being cryptic. She's just like, you are like, I don't like you're being like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Daitai. So it's like, but look, this isn't my fault. Google translates wrong here. It's like saying like it's probably my fault. Like no, it's not what that means. This ain't my fault, you know. Ah, cringe, cringe. No, not Hisao. It's Misakichi. Misakichi. It hurts even more knowing that the person who suggested Hisao was like one of the RGO haters. But oh well. No, this is your fault, Misakichi. How do you even translate Misakichi? It's been forever. It's like hard to, it's like a, I think adding kichi to like the end of like a person's name. Yeah, it's like a wordplay thing, right? And I forget, it's been forever since I've researched this, but like, you know, I think Hisao came out of like trying to come up with like a similar insult. Yeah, you don't. That's the answer. You don't. It was like, I think, an attempt to come up with a similar insult, because I'm pretty sure the kichi part is like kind of meant to give a kind of boyish quality to Misao, if I remember correctly. But it's been forever. But yes, you don't translate it. All you need to understand is that it's an insult. Yeah, yeah, Meatball, you're correct, yeah. Right. And so Hisao is like, it kind of works in that sense, but like, it just sounds dumb. I'll be honest. It does. It's just unnecessary, right? Didn't know this was your house, Chibico. Do I need a permit? That's so funny. It's not really walk through here, it's like to pass through here. Yeah, this is some really good writing. On both my part and also like the original game. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, like, yeah. In the case of the nicknames, like, yeah, there's no need to do that. The only time I think it would make sense to, like, probably change a nickname would be, like, if it was, like, really hard to, like, pronounce or something. Even then, I don't even know, like... it's hard for me to even think of that. Nicknames are, like, so, like... Yeah, I don't think there's ever really a good reason to get rid of it. I don't know what I was thinking. There's probably some edge cases where it might make sense, but like, this is not one of those. 人の話を聞けってことだよ。あ、なんかイライった。It's like, it's listening to what people tell you, to what people say. I think that what I have is accurate with that, but it's like second opinion. It's like, she's like, it's the thing of listening to what people say. Like, she's basically saying, like, you know, like, this is my house, like, you need to follow my rules thing. This is just like a, when people tell you to do stuff, like, you listen, right? You listen to what people tell you. It's called listening to people. It's called listening when people are talking to you. Oh, you're pissing me off. But yeah. I mean, on the point of, you know, leaving things untranslated gives you a chance to learn, right? It's like this whole, right? That's kind of like one of the big selling points of the patch, right, is like the fact that I am providing translator's notes for so much. The idea is like you are supposed to learn a lot from this game. Konata is not used to having a girl bite back.
あ、まさか最悪の気分。
Same here. I've been in a terrible mood all morning. I don't know why I said Manao. It's like, that's not correct. Wait, this is the Friends theme. Yeah. No! No, they took it away from me. They took it away from me. No, the Friends theme. Oh wait. Wait. There we go. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just listening to it. Yo Arida. Yo, that's like a. What's the yo part in that? It's like primarily? I think so. Yo, like, yeah, yo as in like to get to the point, right? Like all this was because of me, like. So yeah, that's fine. All of this was because of me. So it's my bad, right? And Misao's probably gonna jump in being like, yeah, that's right, it is all your fault. I think like this is probably. I mean, she is right. Oh wait, are they? There we go. Oh, the way she says that is so vicious.
じゃあ待ってちびっこには言いたいことがたっぷりあんだ
Shut your mouth. I have a lot of choice words to say to tell Chibiko. Or maybe it's like there's a lot I want to tell. There's a lot I want to tell. Let me see.
じゃあ待ってちびっこには言いたいことがたっぷりあんだ私もね
Same here. Because Me Too also it makes it sound like I don't know. It always is funny when they say Me Too and it's like, oh, so you also have many choice words for yourself. But yeah, we understand what that means. Or yeah, Me Too, whatever. 二人ともやめなよってあれこれは Yeah, quit it, you too. Huh? That's the warning bell. Pretty sure I call it the warning bell in like everything. It's always the problem when you have to worry about consistency and how you refer to these things. I mean, I guess I don't have to be, but you know. Do I call it warning bell and other things? Like, get back. Warning bell. It's the warning bell. Is that the warning bell? Was that the warning bell? Okay, I see some lines from episode 1, so like I've decided to call it the warning bell, so that's good. Well, what? I guess actually Wawa is actually probably more accurate. Yeah. Spelling it that way is probably more accurate to how it sounds. That's the warning bell. I've gotta hurry. I mean, I guess it could be we, but like, I feel like maybe it's, let's see. Yeah, because she runs off without her. So obviously Misao's not thinking about stupid Chibiko. You're running away, huh? Kuchi hodo ni mo nai. I guess it probably does mean it doesn't bother with vertical. Kuchi hodo ni mo nai yatsume. So it's like to the doesn't even have mouth, right? But I'm pretty sure that does mean it's like an expression, right? Yeah, all bark no. It's like a specific turn of phrase. And then Yatsume is like a very like that darn person, right? But I think it would be too much to have her like say like that bitch is all bark no bite or something like that. It'd be a little too much. I almost feel like it should just be that girl. That girl's all bark no bite. But maybe because, like, you know, her whole thing is that she doesn't see Misao as, like, feminine, right? Maybe you wouldn't want to say that girl. What are some other derogatory terms that are not as rude as, like, bitch? Brat might just be fine. Yeah, I think Brat's fine. There's nothing that comes to mind that would be better. That one. Not even, yeah, that might be fine. That heifer? No, I can't do that. Is that even, what do you mean by that? You mean like the heifer, like a cow? Hey Len Dornickel. I don't know if you are you new? You just jump in with that heifer. Not sure if I've seen you before. Appreciate your contribution, but I don't think we can yeah, we're just gonna go with Brat. Heifer, yeah, heifer. Like the red heifer. Signals the end of days, right? Janayo. Now, of course, he's just saying, like, that's not it. Like, you're like, no. You've been exactly to one of these streams. Or even, so, maybe you've been here before and I just don't remember. So yeah, he's just saying no, but like, you know, enough is fine. Like, he's just saying, like, stop, basically. We got to hurry too. We've got to hurry too. Enough. I always think I'm thinking of King Herkinian being like, enough. I wonder what's for dinner. Although he doesn't say enough before that line, but was it... yeah. What am I doing? Trying to remember lines from Wand of Gamelon and Faces of Evil.
じゃあ走るよせーの
Alright. Let's run. Ready? Yeah, having the Y's is kind of a little weird, so I'll just keep the A's. My boy. This piece is what all true warriors strive for. I just wonder what Ganon's up to. You know, protagonist is coming up here. Or I guess Konato would be like, how about a kiss for luck? And then protagonist is like, you've gotta be kidding. How about a kiss for the play? You've gotta be kidding. そんな感じで始まった今日は分かりやすいほど What is I don't know how to pronounce that, but yes, it means tumultuous. It's going to be it's easy to understand that it will be, yeah, like in that way, the day that began, what seems like it is going to be tumultuous, like to such an extent that like it's easy to know that that will be the case, which is a very weird way of saying that, but that's what they're kind of saying. Is that correct? It's gotta be, right? I don't see how that couldn't be. Yeah, I mean, Google Translate kind of obscures the literal meaning, but like, yeah, so it's basically like the idea. It's like it's obviously going to be like a tumultuous day. And with that, the day began. it was very clear that it would be, that it was going to be a tumult US day. Or no, he's actually saying like, and with that, the today that began, yeah, is going to be, is like clearly going to be a tumultuous day. It's clearly going to be tumultuous. And with that, it's like, and with that being how today began, or like, and with that, it was very clear that and with that, it was very clear that I was in for a tumultuous day. It became very clear. I think that might be good. Konoto-san no sakusen mo kinenaru kedo, Secret RGO episode featuring Misao and Ayano is a good episode for creepypasta. I have a feeling that they were meant to appear. I don't know. I guess they probably were never meant to appear in anything, but like, yeah, it's surprising that they don't feature in any episode particularly. Like, Misao was kinda in some episodes. I mean, Misao was kinda in episode 5. She's kinda in episode 6. You know, she's kinda in episode 7, barely, you know, but like, she's just not prominent in any of them. Ayano, it's even worse. Or, yeah, I mean, like, there are a little bit in every episode, except for episode 3. So, I think they should have, I mean, I've talked about this, I think, but they really should have had them be in episode 4. I don't know how they could have done it, but they could have. They could have found a way. I mean, it makes sense they could have been in episode 4, because it's like, they're staying late after school to work on the school festival, right? So it's like, just have it be that Misao and Ayano just were with them too, right? And then as for... yeah, so I don't know, like, it could have worked, right? So yeah. Are there... I think there are Lucky Star creepypastas, but I don't know what they're about. Or I don't remember. Have I seen them? I'm trying to remember. I mean, I guess there's kind of like Spookasa. The spooky Tsukasa art, but that's not really a creepypasta. Like, I don't think there's a story associated with it. I think it's just Tsukasa creepy art. Oh wait, so Konosuke-san's plan, I'm interested in, or it's on my mind. not mad at me, is she? Spooky Tsukasa. I'm just referring to the fact that there's like some art of Tsukasa that exists. It's like it's meant to be scary. Like I think it has like, Tsukasa will have like a really long neck and it's like noodly. Like it's like a very long, thick, thin neck that like, you know, has like a noodle type properties. And like, yeah. Or just like, I think there's some scary, like, distorted face Tsukasa art that exists. But I think it's just like one guy's art. It's not like a actual phenomenon. Yeah, long neck Tsukasas. And she's crying hyper-realistic blood. I think there's one where she is kinda doing that. But I know what you're referring to. Isn't that Sonic? Hyper-realistic blood is from Jeff the Killer, isn't it? I think that's the origin of hyper-realistic blood, isn't it? I forget. Or is it Sonic.exe? Or is it Tails Doll? Evil Tsukasa with the axe. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember. Okay, where am I? I need to make sure I'm not skipping lines. というか、最近ずっと、is that, it's not Kigen. It's like, Kigen, is it Kigen Kawarui? Yeah, I think it is Kigen Kawarui. Because, yeah. 機嫌が悪い気がするんだけど、俺の気のせいなのかな? I mean, it seems like she's been in a bad mood recently. Could it be because of me? Yes. It's because of you. Okay, not literally because of you, but, you know, it's like sort of because of you. With Kurokona. I mean, all my brain is imagining right now is it's like they tried to like make Tsukasa like similar to Renarugu, where she's like holding the cleaver. But I don't think that. I think you're talking about something completely different. Like that's all that comes to mind to me. Is like I'm imagining some Renarugu looking draw on Tsukasa. 俺はなぜかあの子のことが少し気になっていた。I'll send this in the server. Alright, I'll take a look at it in a second. なぜか, so for some reason I've started to take a little bit of interest in that girl. Oh, hey Sandichi. Great to see you. Oh, right below there is like, oh no, wait, oh my god, I'm so wait. That line right there below it. Yeah, right there. From the Ayano route. Which, if you saw my ramblings about it in the server, that line has got some story to it. It's got the Misakurago. Is what it's based off of, which is like basically hentai speak. Because he's got bread in his mouth, and so it's like, what if we made it sound like, what if we wrote his dialogue as if he's like some character in a hentai that's got like other substances in his mouth, but you know, it's bread, so it's okay. That's kind of lost in translation, but there's the translator's note for that. Anyway, that's the end of that scene. There is the lunch scene. I forget how this goes. Wait, really? This is Kubo? I guess he... Obasa. It's interesting. I'm just skimming through it because I think we're gonna stop because I'm trying not to stay up too late because it's Tuesday of work night, right? But we will pick up later on this. So yeah, we saw what we came for. We saw the Misao's part. Okay, so I'll quickly check to see about that Tsukasa if you've sent it, Eon. Oh, wow, I know what yeah, I see that. Yeah. Let me just take a second to like make sure that I can show it. Utsukasa? Like shoot. That would be like shoot Kasa is how you might like translate that. That's some nice art though. It's good art. It's good art. Alright, well, we'll call it. Yeah, it's kind of a short stream today, right? Because, yeah, not even 3 hours, just short of 3 hours? Man, that's a short stream. Or no, I'm on PSPP. Wrong. No? Okay, there we go. There we go. But yeah, thanks everybody. We'll definitely be back with more Misao route. I might even just straight up continue where we left off. But yeah. Thanks everybody. I'll see you next time. And yeah, more Misao route.